right, let's cover the staff. You can add a new staff member clicking on this red button. I'm going to actually show existing staff and walk you through. So you can upload the staff picture from clicking on here. Here is the public calendar link. So this link the staff member can add in their Google Calendar, iCal, or any other calendar to sync their DoTimely calendar with their personal calendar. So it's a one-way sync. So all the appointments from DoTimely will show up in their personal calendar, but it's not the other way around. You enter their information, and you can activate and deactivate a staff right from here. So once the staff is deactivated, they won't be able to log into the system. Under additional information, you can assign the color. I have shown earlier in the calendar that you can see the appointments by staff, and that's staff by color. So you can pick and choose which color you want to assign to the staff member. Under staff profile, the staff can give their brief description of themselves, and when the customer click on the staff link, they can see the details. Work hour is where if the staff member is part-time, they can define their work hours. So basically you could have like a whole chunk from 9 to 2, or you can even have blocks like from 9 to 1 and then from 4 to 7. So when the system checks the availability, it will make sure it checks the availability of the staff defined over here. Payout rate is by default, each service has a payout rate that you can define for staff. But for some scenarios, let's say a staff member who's more experienced, you want to pay them more than the others, you can select the service and define their pay rates. And pay rates could be fixed rate or it could be percentage. So you can define different roles, as I mentioned earlier, and create them, and then you can pick those roles over here. So you can, like, for example, define an admin role and change it over here for the staff member. So by default, each staff member will receive all the notification they need for the appointments they are assigned to. These notifications are only used in the scenario where the staff member is acting as an admin or on behalf of a business owner, where they need to receive notification for the whole business, for all the customers. Only then you need to check over here. And then if the staff member is acting as an admin and they need to be part of the chat groups, you can select it over here. You can change the password for the staff member over here and also resend the welcome email for them. Now let's go to create pay stub. All right, let's just skip the date. So this will bring up any appointments that the staff member has completed till this date. So you can also create or custom line item to the pay stubs. Let's just say if they have given a referral, you are giving them bonus for that. You can create those custom line items over here and create the pay stub. If we go on this search pay stub, and again, date fields are optional. So you can have, these came up. So let's go to action. So there are different ways. You can either view the pay stubs, you can record the payment, which way you have sent the amount to the staff member. If you're using like a bank transaction, check, or anything else, you can record it over here. This will mark it as paid. If you want to delete it, you can delete it directly from here. Now I've shown you a manual way of creating a pay stub, but you can also set up a pay stub scheduler. For example, let's say you want to run pay stub every Monday for the previous week. You can select Monday and save it. So every Monday at night, it will run the pay stub till that date. Or you can select Sunday. So whichever days work for you. You also have option to do bi-weekly or monthly pay stub for your staff member. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to send us an email to support@dotimely.com. I'll also look for help by clicking on this icon.